I'm Adam. I'm an adult education coordinator, and I work on the Cafe Prep program. And then we have Kent Katner. He oversees the ESOL program for people, adults learning English. Sharon oversees the TASK program for people getting their high school equivalencies.
So my name is Kent Katner. I work for the ESOL program. So ESOL stands for English for Speakers of Other Languages. We offer free English classes for adult immigrants. And so we serve beginners, low and intermediate level speakers. The classes are designed to help immigrants become even more active members of the community. So we teach English, but we give you the skills you need to look for a job, to speak to your children's teachers, to go to the doctor, to be active in the community. To join the classes, you must be 18 years or older. You must live in New York City on a permanent basis. And I want to explain that. We do not care about your immigration status. Okay, so we don't care about documents, but you must be someone who lives here. So if you're here for a short visit for 6 months to a year, this is not really the program for you. We're here to serve people who live in New York and who need to learn English. All of our classes meet 4 days a week. So Monday to Thursday, you have to be available to study all 4 days. We normally have 12-week cycles. Right now, our classes are meeting remotely, but we're hoping to get back to in-person classes. The classes last 2 hours, and we have morning classes, afternoon classes, and evening classes, okay? So if you're interested, or if you have family members who might be interested, you can write to us at ciesolinfo@gmail.com.
Hi, I'm Sharon Rios, and I'm the TASK Program Manager. So for those that don't know, TASK was formerly known as the GED test. Now it's the TASK test. It's a 5 subtest test. So the subjects are reading, writing, math, science, and social studies. Once you sit and take that test and you pass all of them, you get your high school diploma. So we're essentially a prep program, as you can see on the screen. So we take students from all backgrounds who, for whatever reason, if they didn't finish high school, now are coming back with us to study and prepare to take this test and get their high school equivalency diploma. Similar to Kent, our participants must be 18 years old or older and also reside in New York City. I do want to say that you can start at any level. So we will pre-test you and we will place you in a different class. We have several different levels for both your more reading intensive subjects, so reading, writing, social studies, and for the science and math. So that's kind of just how our program is formed right now. We are also remote currently, and we are hoping to eventually go back to in-person classes. I did want to mention that we offer specialized classes for people that have taken the TASK test before and are only missing the math part of it, because that's one of the most difficult ones to pass. And that's called Fast Track. So we are offering that. In addition to that, temporarily, we have something called the waiver policy, which was thanks to Albany this whole last year because of COVID, there has been no in-person testing of the TASK test. So us at Community Impact, we don't administer that test. We would refer you to another site for that, but we do prepare you. But because there's no testing in person right now, the state put out a policy essentially waiving students that have passed already 3 subtests from taking the test again. They can attend our program, and in the end, just a teacher can attest to their missing 1 or 2 subtests, and they can get their diploma. If I know that may sound like a lot, but if you have any questions, our email is there at the bottom, and you can inquire and find out if you're a candidate for the math only fast track or the waiver class right now, or even just our regular task if you just want to get the ball rolling, get started with preparing to take this test, if it's something that you need. Or if you know anyone that may need this or fits into any of these categories, please have them send us an email. We do have an upcoming cycle starting May 3rd. So the faster, the better that they get in contact with us, and we'll add them to the list. Our classes are also Monday through Thursday, and we do have the option of having either you study with us in the morning, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., or in the evening, 6 to 8:30 p.m. For the 4 days a week.
But it is great that Kent and Sharon went first because Cafe Prep includes studying the programs that Kent and Sharon run. So we are another extension of that, but we blend it with half of the commitment is to an academic class. So the groups that study with us are half the week divided into 3 classes. Those are people studying English, ESOL, like Kent's program, Task, people getting their high school equivalency, like Sharon's program, and then we have college prep, which I'll give you some more details about. And people, as you can see in the first bullet point, people study that 2 days a week, 11 to 3, and then everyone comes together for live cooking on Wednesdays and Thursdays, 11 to 3. And we've been doing that for now with the pandemic by having people come to our campus food pantry to pick up their equipment and groceries and on Tuesday nights and going home for Wednesday, Thursday live cooking online over Zoom. The chef is cooking and instructing you. But like everyone else, we're hoping that we can do some version of this that starts to go back in person in the fall. We're not going to have summer classes. We're wrapping up our spring semester right now, and we'll have our graduation soon. And the other thing that people do in this class, regardless of whether someone is studying ESOL, Task, or college prep, everyone is required to go through New York City Department of Health Food Protection Certification. These are 12 online modules plus live in-person instruction over Zoom with our instructional staff. And we pay for the exam. And it's a certification that really helps you get your foot in the door with restaurants as far as your safety precautions and things that you can prove that you know how to do to keep the food handling in a restaurant safe. The other thing that we have is job assistance. Really want to help people once in all of our programs at Community Impact, actually. Once you have worked with us, been in a class, you have access to our services ongoing. So if you are looking for some job search assistance or to update your resume, and you say you completed your diploma last year, you can still come back to us, check in, and get job search assistance. But of course, it's ongoing when people are enrolled in the program. The whole program is free. Actually, all of the services that we're mentioning are free. And so that does include Cafe Prep. And the groceries that you receive to cook with the chef are free. Additionally, you can get once a month the groceries from the food pantry for your household that are separate from the class. There's also free equipment provided, and the equipment does get returned at the end of the semester. And we're not exactly sure how September will look, but we know we're going to have a September semester, and we are actively recruiting. And the process takes a little while. I have 2 ways to contact us here that our teachers can see. One is send an email to cicu.cafeprep@gmail.com. We also have a Facebook page, and on there is our interest form. And you can sign up there, and one of our teachers will call you back and get your information and help coordinate. For Cafe Prep at this moment is the only place that it even matters what the location is, right? Because we're the only ones that have an in-person component where you pick up. And we are located at the food pantry that's open to the public at 616 West 114th Street, right near Columbia campus, near the corner of Broadway, between Broadway and Riverside Drive. So those are some of the elements of Cafe Prep, and feel free to contact us it's right now is a good time to start talking to us and planning, because there's a lot to coordinate if you would like to participate. As you can see, there's like a commitment to class during the middle of the day, Monday through Thursday, and there's all of this other stuff with equipment and meeting up to get groceries, etc. Community Impact also offers a class that connects all of our students to their next steps. It's called College Access and Resources. And if someone has finished high school or has finished a high school equivalency and lives in New York, then this is a free class and service available to you. These are 2.5-hour classes. You have 2 scheduling options, and they meet twice a week. And the reason for that, you can see some of the other bullet points about what it covers, but the reason for this class is to support people who either haven't been in school in a long time, even though they did get a diploma, or adults who just got their high school equivalency and would like to continue on. Most people would like to continue on to CUNY, City University of New York schools, or they would like to continue on to a training program. In some cases, people may be the right fit that they would like to transition to Columbia at some point, because we have status as part of Columbia University and as a nonprofit community organization also. So there are a lot of options that are pretty wide open with college classes and resources. But it is the other academic program that you can attend either in conjunction with Cafe Prep or completely separately. You don't have to go to Cafe Prep in order to go to College Access and Resources, or what we call CAR. So on the extra benefits here, we did talk about College Access and Resources. That is part of the larger College Road program, which is additional counseling on that transition. So Job Road is like job search support for anyone who's been enrolled with Community Impact. It can take whatever form that you need. I mean, our ability to help is limited to certain things like job searches, resumes, cover letters, interview practice. But those are the things we can help with. And we always are trying to stay in the know about job opportunities in Upper Manhattan and the Bronx. The other thing we have is social services. They're kind of focused on helping people meet their goals as far as academically or employment-wise. So what will help you stay in school, stay engaged, and persevere through to meet your goals related to that.